Okay, so welcome to Fluid Machinery. So course code natin is ME411. So I am your professor for the whole semester. So for this SEM, I am Engineer Christine Mayor Hernandez, a licensed mechanical engineer. So I graduated din at Batangas State University. So dito last 2018, then kami yung pinakamahabang uh, months na nag-review. Kasi parang may hinabol na quota. Okay? So, yun. So, course code ME411. Course title is Fluid Machinery. Credit unit is 3 units. And criteria for assessment. So, 25% midterms examination, 25% final examination, 25% quizzes, and 25% class standing. So, for the class standing, board works, problem exercise, design problems, and recitation. Course rationale and description. So the course is a comprehensive study of the principles and theories in the proper operation, selection, and application of the most commonly used fluid machinery such as pumps, fans, blowers, compressors, and turbines. So, pag kayo ay pumasok na sa industry or kayo ay nag-OJT or nagtrabaho na, so ito is may encounter nyo as mechanical engineer. So lagi nyo sila may encounter pumps, fans, blowers, compressors, and turbines. So iisa-isahin natin siya. So kung ano ba ang kanyang proper operation, kung saan ba siya ginagamit, yung mga applications, and yung mga pros and cons niya. Class policy, students who fail to take the exam during the scheduled date can be given a special exam, provided he or she has a valid reason only. Okay? Valid reason lang po. If it is a health reason, he or she should provide the faculty with the medical certificate signed by the attending physician. So all the reasons shall be assessed first by the faculty to determine its validity. So, paano ba pag sinabing valid reason? So, may mga students ako from the past na, ma'am, ako ay hindi makaka-attend or makaka-exam. Hindi po ako makakapag-take ng exam kasi may family gathering po kami. Kasi po may pupuntahan lang po akong bakasyon, may vacation lang po ako. So, hindi po yan valid reason kasi noong time namin, takot na takot kaming umabsent kahit face-to-face class na yan, diba? So, takot na takot kaming umabsent, hindi ma-take ng exam. So, yan. Hindi po valid reason yung mga family gathering and family vacation. Second one is academic dishonesty. So, includes acts such as cheating during examination or plagiarism. So, in connection with any academic work. So, such acts are considered major offenses. So, si ma'am, sabi ko nga, wag lang kayong papahuli, lalo na pag-exam. So, alam niyo naman na major subject ang fluid machinery. So, siguro nababalitaan niyo pag si ma'am nakahuli or yung other professor ay nakahuli sa exam. So, matik, punit na po yung papel niyo and matik after pagka-uwi ni ma'am sa bahay, kasi si ma'am ay, wait lang. So, si ma'am is nagpa-part-time lang. So, part-time instructor dito sa BSU for almost 2 years na. And ako is may full-time din. So, full-time ko is sa Shell. So, yan. So, namumunit and uploaded agad yung 5. Pag nahuling mag-cheating. Okay, communication mandatory. So, wait lang. Bahin natin. So, for communication mandatories, so ang main communication natin is email, di ba? So, pero ang mas preferred ko is yung FB Messenger. So, ako kasi medyo busy si ma'am. So ang gagawin nyo, kung meron kayong private message, so ang gagawin nyo na lang, halimbawa, hindi pa ako nakaka-reply or baka kayo ay nasa message request, so i-chat nyo ako sa GC. Pag hindi ako ma'am, ako po ay may PM sa inyo. So, doon, bubuklatin ko kung profile niyo, then message. So, yun, check ko if yung message niyo na. So, minsan ganun ako, na-overlook ko yung mga message niyo. So, sorry na agad doon. So, yan. Format are provided below. So, alisin nyo na yung quiz kasi yung quiz natin is face-to-face. Yung report, so exam, face-to-face din yun is, ang applicable lang dito is yung reason for absence and late submission. Okay, so nagets ba? Any questions or clarifications?
Wala naman.
Wala naman po. Okay. So, thank you. So, start na tayo na. Wait lang Introduction lang wait. Mabilis lang to para kayo makapagpahinga agad. So, para medyo may background kayo about Mach. Hmm. Okay, so for introduction to fluid machinery, so fluid machinery it involves a collection of blades, buckets, flow channels, or passages arranged around an axis of rotation to form a rotor. So it is a mechanical devices that either extract energy from a fluid or turbine siya or add energy to a fluid or tinatawag natin siyang pump. So magkaiba yung extract energy from a fluid, mag-extract tayo ng energy sa fluid, yun ay turbine. Pag mag-a-add naman tayo ng energy sa fluid, yun naman ay pump. So as a result of dynamic interaction between the device and the fluid. So pag sinabing fluid ay liquid lang So fluid use can be either a gas or a liquid or air. Okay? So the basic operating principles are the same whether the fluid is gas, liquid, or air. So this module includes discussion of the classification of fluid machineries. So ang example ng fluid mach natin or fluid machineries are turbines, pumps, compressors, fans, and blowers. So ma'am, medyo nalito ako dito sa extract energy from a fluid and add energy to a fluid. So, pwede pong pa-elaborate. Okay? So, yan. So, focus lang tayo sa turbines. So, turbines are machine that use fluid currents to spin blades and generate power or thrust. Okay, yun ang sinasabi ni turbines. So, gumagamit siya ng wind, 'di ba? Pag tumama si wind sa blade ng turbines, mapapaikot niya si wind turbines, 'di ba? Pag tumatama. So, yun yung sinasabi, balik tayo sa kabila kanina, extract energy from a fluid. Ang fluid natin sa turbine or sa wind turbine ay si air or si wind. So, ine-extract natin yung energy kay wind. So, si wind tatama sa blades ni turbines and si turbines iikot. Okay, so yun yung sinasabing extract energy from a fluid. Si pump naman, si pump is a machine transferring mechanical energy of rotor to the energy of the fluid when it uses a fluid. So dito, kabaliktaran siya ni turbines. So si pump, so magta-transfer tayo ng mechanical energy sa rotor. Okay? So kumbaga, ipapump natin. Katulad ng hand pump. So ang basic example ng pump is si hand pump. Pag pinump natin, ang tendency, magbibigay naman tayo ng energy kay fluid. Okay? So pwede siyang air or liquid. Okay, so same as compressors, fans, and blower. So pag si compressor is a machine where the main objective is to increase the static pressure of a gas. So compressors and pumps are similar. The main action of a pump and compressor is to pressurize and transport liquid. So the main distinction between the two is that the focus of a compressor is to change the density or the volume of the fluid, which is mostly only achievable on gases. So gases are compressible while liquids are relatively incompressible. So compressors are rarely used for liquid. Okay? So ang main action ni compressor and pumps is to pressurize and transport liquids. So, dito, balik tayo sa previous slide. So, sabi dito, add energy to a fluid. So, yun ang tinatawag na pump or compressor. Mag-a-add tayo ng energy, ipapump natin para magkaroon ng energy si fluid. Para si fluid ay umibo, 'di ba? Magkaroon ng velocity, ma-pressurize. Kabaliktaran niya ni turbine. Si fluid or si liquid or si air ang mag-a-add ng energy sa ating device or papaikutin niya ni fluid si ating machinery or yung blade, si turbine. Eh si pump, tayo ang magpapaikot. I mean, sorry, tayo ang magbibigay ng energy para mag-move or ma-pressurize yung fluid doon. Okay? So, any question dito sa turbines, pump, compressors, wala pa pala, fans and blowers, so mainly cause a high flow of gas and hence utilize the mechanical energy of the rotor to increase mostly the kinetic energy of the fluid. So, in this machine, the change in static pressure is quite small. So, ito. So, alam niyo naman yung fans and blowers. So, ang pinaka-basic example for fans and blower is yung ating electric fan. Okay? So, any questions para dito sa tatlo? Turbines, pump, and compressors, fans, and blowers. So, sorry for this 5 fluid machinery. So, ito naman is itataka lang natin. So, overview lang to.
Wala pa na ako so far.
Okay. So, yan. So, ngayon, merong classification of fluid machinery. So, merong tatlong classification ng fluid machinery. So, first daw is classification based on the direction of energy conversion. Second one is the classification based on the principle of operation. And then lastly is the classification based on fluid use. So, wait lang ha. Okay, so first one, it is the classification based on energy, the direction of energy conversion. So ito yung sinasabi na the device in which the kinetic potential or intermolecular energy held by the fluid is converted in the form of mechanical energy of a rotating member known as a turbine. So, dalawa yon. It's turbine in pumps, compressor fans, or blowers lang. So, the machine, on the other hand, where the mechanical energy from the moving part is transferred to a fluid to increase its stored energy by increasing either its pressure or its velocity. So, dalawa lang naman yung ating classification based on the energy of energy conversion. So, yung sinasabi ko kanina, yung extract energy from the fluid or add energy to the fluid. Okay, so si turbines or si pumps, compressor fans, or blowers. So, yan. So, katulad ni turbines. So, ma'am, paano mag-add mag-extract pala, sorry. Paano i-extract ni turbine ang energy from the fluid? So, di ba, ang main source natin for wind turbines is si wind. So, as you can see in this GIF, the wind turns the blade of the huge turbine. So, once na, syempre, mas malakas ang hangin, mas mabilis, diba? So, mapapansin nyo yun kung nakapunta na kayo sa Ilocos. So, mas bumibilis yung pag-ikot ng blades ng ating turbine or ni wind turbine. So, once na tumama yung wind sa blade ni turbine, so magkakaroon siya ng movement, iikot siya. So, now the turbine spins the generators to create electricity. Okay, magkikreate na siya ng electricity and a transformer increases the voltage. So the electricity is delivered via distribution lines. So ibig sabihin, nag-extract tayo ng energy from the fluid. So ang fluid natin dito sa turbine ay wind. Okay? So next naman, pump, compressors, fans, or blower. So dito sa GIF, so makikita mo yung lever is tinataas baba natin. Nagbibigay tayo ng energy sa fluid natin. So once na itataas natin, so magkakaroon ng movement yung fluid natin. So dati yung movement natin, pag pinabayaan natin siya, hindi natin siya ginalaw, hindi rin po gagalaw si fluid natin or si liquid natin. Diba? Hindi gagalaw yan unless magbigay tayo ng force or galawin natin siya. So, tsaka lang siya gagalaw. So, where the mechanical energy from the moving parts is transferred to a fluid to increase its stored uh, energy by increasing either its pressure or volume. So, ito yung sinasabi ko. For turbines, the work is done by the fluid. Okay? Ang work ay ang gumagawa ng work is si fluid kasi doon tayo nag-extract ng energy. Okay, for the turbines, the work is done by the fluid on the rotor. Second, for pumps, compressor fans or blowers, the work is done by the rotor on the fluid element. Meaning, tayo ang gumagawa from mechanical energy to fluid energy. Magbibigay tayo ng or papaibuin natin, bigay tayo ng energy sa fluid natin para magkaroon ng energy ang ating fluid. So, yun ang classification based on the direction of energy conversion. Okay, next classification. So, classification based on the principle of operation. So, meron tayong four. For principle of operation, first is the positive displacement machine, so whose function depends essentially on the change of volume of a certain amount of fluid within the machine. So for positive displacement, the word positive displacement comes from the fact that there is a physical displacement of the boundary of a certain fluid mass as a closed system. So next is the reciprocating machine is utilized in practice by reciprocating motion of a piston within a cylinder while entrapping a certain amount of fluid in it. So therefore, the word reciprocating is commonly used with the name of the machine of this kind. So pag the machine producing mechanical energy, it is known as reciprocating engine, while the machine developing energy of the fluid from the mechanical energy is known as reciprocating pump or reciprocating compressor. So next is the axial flow machine. So yun lang, the main direction of flow in the rotor is axial, while pag radial flow machine, the main direction of flow in the rotor is radial. So dalawa yung ating radial flow. Okay, pwede siyang radial flow turbines, radial flow pump, and compressor. So magkaiba lagi si turbines and si pumps and uh, si turbines and si pump and compressors. So si radial flow turbines, so the flow towards the center of the rotor. O kaya tinatawag natin siya na radially inward flow machine. While si compressor naman, radially outward flow machine. Laging magkaiba si turbines and si pumps and compressor. Okay, for turbines, radially inward flow machines, or yung flow niya is towards the center of the rotor, while si pumps and compressor, radially outward flow machine, or the flow is away from the center, pag pumps and compressor. So ito yung mga examples of radial and axial flow machine. For radial flow, uh, Francis turbine, centrifugal pumps, or compressor. For axial flow, Kaplan turbines or axial flow compressor. Okay, so ito yung classification. So, compressors and pumps, tapos si turbine. So, makikita nyo different action kasi ang per topic dito is after itong introduction, so yung mga basic lang muna about fluid neck muna, then after that, mag-start na tayo as pumps. So, yan, tigi-tigisang module yung pumps, compressor, turbines, fans, and blower. Okay, so may further discussion tayo about dyan. So, last classification, it is the classification based on fluid use. So, simple lang to. So, the fluid machine use either liquid or gas as the working fluid depending upon the purpose. So, pag ang liquid na ginamit or pag ang fluid na ginamit natin is water or liquid, so tinatawag lang siyang water turbines or hydraulic turbines. So, pag naman ang turbine natin handling gases. So pag mga gases naman ang ginamit natin, steam or gas or air or ano bang mixture of air and gas. So tinatawag natin siyang steam turbine, gas turbine, and air turbine. So yun yung classification based on fluid use. So ang tawag natin ay kung ano yung fluid na ginamit. So water turbine, steam turbine, gas turbine, and air turbine. Okay, so ito yung example ng hydroelectric power system. So, brief overview lang to, kumbaga, para ma-appreciate nyo. So, kanina, di ba, galing sa wind turbines. Ngayon, dito, hydroelectric, galing naman sa water. So, ito is padi-discuss nyo. May further discussion kayo dito sa PPD or sa power plant design. So, ganyan yung mga power plant design. So ito sa hydroelectric power system, ang fluid na ginamit natin is si water. So water coming from the dam. So may dam tayo dito. So makikita niya dito, may slope tayo. So yung water flow. So si water flow, magfo-flow yung water natin sa ating penstock. Then makikita nyo, pababa, 'di ba siya? Pababa. So may slope siya para mas mabilis yung current, 'di ba? So pag mas mabilis yung current, pag mas pababa 'yon, so bibilis ang current natin. And pag tama sa blade ni turbine, so si turbine yung nasa baba. So makikita niyo si turbine. Tatama yung water kay sa blade, sorry, sa blades ni turbine. So, tatama yung water sa blades ni turbine and ang tendency niya is papaikutin niya si turbine. Okay, papaikutin niya si turbine. So, si turbine nakakonect sa generator. So, may shaft siya na nakakonect sa generator natin. Then, si generator kasabay ng pag-ikot ni turbine. Kasi nga, nakakonect siya, connected yung ating turbine sa generator. Well, si generator nakakonect sa transformer, then si transformer magpo-produce siya, mag-increase yung kanyang voltage, and pupunta siya sa distribution line. So, doon magkakaroon tayo ng kuryente. Nang dahil lang sa fluid na ginamit natin is water. So, ito ay hydroelectric power system. So, para siyang classification based on the fluid use kasi kaya hydro means water. Yung kanina, wind turbines, di ba? So, yun. So, any questions or clarifications regarding the classification of fluid machineries?
Wala naman po.
Okay, so kung wala ng questions or clarifications, so siguro next week na lang tayong mag-meet ulit. So bukas, pahinga nyo muna, then kasi sasabak na tayo next week, yan, tuloy-tuloy na yung ating discussion for next week. Okay, so kung wala ng questions, clarifications, so nice meeting you guys, and yan, class is missed, and have a nice day guys. Ingat kayo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.